Gothic Architecture and Cathedrals by Caitlin Stack.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Gothic Architecture. Gothic architecture began about 1140. It's also called the French style. It was during the medieval period. Gothic style was to bring light into the churches and the world. It became an architecture style, and it was confident and daring. Characteristics of Gothic architecture. Some characteristics are stone structure, large stained glass windows, pointed arches, vaulted ceilings, gargoyles, ribs, flying buttresses, new heights, and cross-shaped floor plans. One important characteristic of Gothic architecture is the flying buttress. This allowed the cathedral to reach new heights. Before, stone walls were too heavy to make the buildings tall, so they would keep buildings short. If they wanted to make buildings taller before this, they had to put columns in the inside, and there wouldn't be a lot of room inside. Buttresses provided support on the exterior of the walls of the building so they could make the buildings taller and have room in the inside. The height was said to draw the worshippers to heaven. Another important characteristic was stained glass windows. Stained glass windows let in colored light. Each window told a story and pictures or told a message. The stained glass windows were nicknamed the poor man's Bible. This is because the peasants were not able to read, and they used the stories depicted in the pictures as their Bible. The inside was made to be beautiful. I think the beautiful interior of the cathedral is symbolic of heaven. On the exterior of the building, there were gargoyles. These were located on the roof. They drained water off the roof and away from the foundation. The word gargoyle comes from the French word gargoyle, meaning throat. This is because the water usually came out the mouth of the gargoyle. Gargoyles were usually ugly creatures, and I feel that this ugliness symbolizes the sin of the world. Cathedrals and their purpose. Cathedrals were Christian church buildings. These buildings were used to honor God and served as places of worship. They were centralized within communities and also served as meeting places for peasants and farmers. They were frequently used for celebrations. Some famous cathedrals. The first famous cathedral is Santa Maria del Fiore in Florence, Italy. It was made in 1146. The second famous cathedral was Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Chartres in Chartres, France, and it was made in 1193. The third famous cathedral was Santiago de Compostela Cathedral in Galicia, Spain, and it was made in 1211. And the last famous cathedral was the Cathedral of the Protection of Most Holy Theotokos on the Moat in Moscow, Russia, and it was built in 1561. And this is my works cited page. Thank you.